Warning, this podcast, website, and associated social media accounts are intended for audiences of legal drinking age. We do not advocate overconsumption or the abuse of alcohol. Never drink and drive, drink responsibly. And please remember to always take what we say with a grain of salt. After all, we are just some dudes with some brews.
We started out by crawling out from under the thumb of the man. The lovers of God with dad bods just trying to feed our fam. Go sit right there and grab a beer, you know just what to do. Throw it back, get hammered, and listen to dudes and brews. All right, man, so we're gonna drink an IPA today, but I wanted to ask you first,
yeah, what you got?
I've been drinking a lot of IPAs in my time, right? And I know you're a hop daddy.
I am a hop daddy. Apparently, I've been dubbed the hop daddy.
Yeah, the
hop daddy.
The hop daddy. So, I know you like an IPA, but where did that come from? Like, the first IPA you had, was it good?
So,
because it wasn't for me, it was terrible.
Was it terrible for you, Joe?
Could not get into IPAs originally.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say, no matter what kind of beer you drink, IPA specifically, but well, let me take that back a little bit. No matter what kind of beer you drink, to me, it's all about atmosphere, venue, which all kind of adds to the experience.
Okay.
So for me, I think I was trying to be a little trendy. I was being a little trendy when I cracked that first craft beer, that first IPA.
The first IPA?
Yeah, that IPA. Yeah. Can I get an IPA?
Yeah.
Where does this hail from?
You're right.
The mountains of India? Okay. All right, so it hails from India. No, for me, I enjoyed it. It was a little grassy. I felt like I was kind of chewing on the beer. Coming from growing up on lake nectars, felt like it was definitely outside of the box for me. But the venue and the experience kind of added to the quality of beer. So
that may have helped me. So I remember having I got a lot of them from my brother. Okay. My brother Charlie, my brother-in-law.
Yeah.
So
is he the one that kind of introduced you to the IPA scene?
Into IPAs, I was dipping my toes into wheats and Hefeweizens.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Man, you need to try one of these beers." And he gave me this is one of the first, not the first.
Okay.
But one of the first was this one here called the El Chingon.
El Chingon. He hit you with a.
You hit me in the face hard.
He hit you in the face hard with that.
Because this is it's a double IPA.
That is
7.3%, 72 IBUs, so it's real bitter.
I was gonna say an 8%er, so 7.3 was close.
Yeah, it's real bitter. The IBUs is high.
Well, no wonder your first experience wasn't that great.
Right.
You're coming in
ease your way in, and I didn't.
Super hoppy. Yeah. You got to ease your way in, and my man Joe, you went all in.
So we're gonna go all in today.
Okay, all right, let's do it.
So we got the Welcome to Earth False Idol Brewing Double.
Oh, the double. New England style double.
It's a double IPA.
Okay.
I've never had anything from False Idol. I like their logo. Mm-hmm. It's like the idol. It's like a little wolf, so they have a wolf on their stuff sometimes.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here. So that's the brewery logo.
Yeah.
Okay.
False Idol's the brewery logo.
Gotcha. Okay, here we go. We're going in for the pour.
Oh, damn, this looks good.
I love the color. Double, man. So we're going all in.
I mean, you go hard or go home.
Go hard or go home, as they say.
That's what I try to say. No, not at all.
Boom. Look at that. And I feel, Joe, does the glass add to the IPA itself?
I don't think we're using the right glass.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know. To me, I felt like we were.
I understand. There's a few different glasses that you can have for an IPA that's made for an IPA. So some people say this is.
That's what I was seeing.
And some people are, you know what? That's cool. Mm-hmm. I've seen this, whatever this glass is.
I've never seen that glass at a brewery or anywhere else.
Oh, yeah. No, neither have I.
I've never seen that glass.
Because I don't think it works for all styles, which when you go to a brewery, they're going to try to find something that's better for more than one style.
Okay, that makes sense.
Just 2 glasses typically. One, like a pint shaker, and then maybe a little bit of a smaller glass with a stem of some kind.
Yes.
For the higher ABVs.
So they're going to appeal to the masses instead of kind of particular to. Now, what I'm seeing with this glass, and you may have to kind of name drop it, but the narrow base with the ridges, I feel like is going to kind of, what am I trying to say? Add to the flavor of the
read
IPA.
it. What does it say here?
So
start from the top, because this gives you all the bells and whistles.
All
of
right,
this
so
glass.
let me start at the top. I'm digging it. I'm just telling you. So
All right.
if we start at the top, I'm seeing what's called a laser cut lip, and that's just fun to
real
say.
Real thin.
That's
lip.
just fun to say. So that's a thin lip.
I guess so.
Gives you
Laser cut.
a crisp, clean delivery in every sip.
All right.
I love it. I'm sold just on the top of the glass.
Yep.
So it also is coming in with a thin wall. It maintains proper beer temperature for longer. Seems important to me.
With thin walls. All right.
Okay. A larger body that captures and concentrates hop aromas.
I guess the
That's
thinner
important.
walls, it doesn't it's not conductive, so it doesn't grab heat and warm your beer, I would guess.
Okay.
But I would also think if it's thicker, it's blocks out the heat.
Well,
But I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
I'm
but
not
I'm just
either.
going to go with what they say.
Okay. Yeah.
Holds
I'm doing
temperature
it too.
longer. So larger body.
Yep. So we got a larger body, thinner glass.
Yep.
And down here it says raw materials and production. So raw quartz combined with spiegeloos.
Yep.
State-of-the-art process help beer sustain head retention and carbonation.
Oh, that has to do with this
That's
is a
cool.
brand, a specific brand of glass. So, okay.
So, all right. So I'm still not quite familiar with it, but I'm liking it.
Yep.
So the narrow base with the ridges, that's kind of what I was alluding to earlier.
Mhm.
It releases the aromatics and carbonation as you sip it.
So you should see the bubbles come up, and it
That's
should
pretty
help
cool.
should smell better.
I like that they're adding better ways. I'll say better ways of drinking an IPA.
Yeah, why not, man?
Why not, man? That's cool.
That's the way to do it.
I've always kind of seen. Now, what would you call this glass, Joe? This here.
I don't know.
I've
a
always
stemmed beer glass. I don't
stemmed
know.
beer glass. I don't know, but
because it's not quite a sniffer or a sniffer.
Yeah, right.
It's a little bit.
It's kind of like
it's not as wide mouth, I guess. I don't know. It's a good beer,
yeah.
or it's a good beer glass.
Let's go. Let's give it a test drive here.
Ooh, the aroma's really good.
Mm-hmm. It's hoppy. The aroma's
Smells
good.
like the hops.
Very good. Very good. It's
I mean, it is good.
Mhm.
Don't get me wrong. It is. It does take. You can taste the 8%,
yeah, you can.
which I'm not necessarily mad at. It's not overwhelming with the alcohol flavor, but you can tell it's above, say, a 5.
Okay. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of that ferment flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah. that double hop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, you get. I think the aroma is what is giving you more of the hops, because the aroma is really good.
I think so too. I think it's a good combination of aroma.
Because it's not like crazy bitter.
Not at all. Not at all.
It's like a good New England IPA or NEPA, as some people say.
Oh, the NEPA, the New England IPA. So
Not an EPA, a NEPA.
It's a NEPA. I do know particularly that New England IPA, they're doing it right. Those guys up in the New England area.
I mean, they're killing it.
They're killing it.
So it's double dry hopped. That's why the aroma's off the charts.
Okay.
It says it has Galaxy, Strata, and Citra hops. So you do get. I mean, I do get some of that Citra, some of the citrus flavors.
I'm getting that as well, and I'm kind of getting familiar with the Galaxy, and some of the other hops. And you explained to me the process of double dry hopping it. So that's just really the length of the process that the
So after the beer's already fermented,
okay.
You basically take it off the yeast so it doesn't ferment any longer.
Okay.
And you throw hops into it. And when you
Gotcha.
do it there, you're only getting aroma. You're not getting bittering at all.
Okay.
And the aroma it does come through a lot
Comes
more. It
through
holds
nice.
into the actual beer itself a lot
Gotcha.
better. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I'm not mad at this. This is actually really
It's
good.
a really good. False Idol did this one really well.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I do have. I wanted to look at something here. Yeah, because the Citra hops are going to come through.
Mm-hmm.
I get some of this sweet orange out of this. Sweet
Are you?
orange or tangerine
Yeah, I'm getting that as well.
is more what I'm getting than anything.
Let's see. Let me jump in there and grab another pull from this guy.
Dude, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. I can't have a whole lot of them because it's a little high in ABV, but it's good.
This is definitely, it's a nice beer to just kind of, I don't know, for me, just sit and relax, enjoy the double hoppiness of it all.
Yeah, just double it up sometimes,
just double
man.
it up,
It's good. So scale of 1 to 5, what are you thinking here?
Yeah, on this guy, I'm going 5.
A 5.
I'm rating this one a 5.
Well, that's what it's getting.
Yep.
I
right
was
on.
thinking a little bit less than that, but I was thinking like a 4.5. But we're gonna go with a 5, man.
I'm loving it, man. I love it.
Give it a 5.
And especially, I know we've had so many IPAs.
Yep. A lot of IPAs.
This one here, for the NEPA, it's in full swing. I'm loving it.
It's good.
I'm calling for a 5.
It's good. So there was something I found online that I wanted to show you.
Yeah, what you got, bud?
I'm gonna. This is the best way that I can describe. Probably the first time I had an IPA. These guys do a reenactment that I think is really good.
Let's see it.
So
you
got to take a look at this here.
Okay. So it's kind of a
Sipping on a few IPAs?
Say less. Can I grab one?
You sure about that?
Yeah, dude, you hate IPAs.
I love IPAs. I love indies, man. You always say that, but then we give you one and you just complain about how bitter it is and how much it hurts your sinuses.
Okay, that's absolutely cap.
Yeah, I wanted to be cool.
Oh yeah. See, that was me. I was trying to be trendy.
It's Lagunitas.
Why is it so bitter?
It's an IPA. That's how they all taste.
Exactly what I said would happen.
Ooh, my sinuses are flared. Okay. Yeah. I think I'm ready for another one.
I think I'm ready for another one.
Guys, I think that Lagunitas was skunked.
Not skunked. I'm pretty sure you just don't like IPAs.
I'm pretty sure. I just need another one. You just threw up.
Maybe I just need another one.
Yeah.
Sam, dude.
Nope.
Really sorry about that, buddy.
Nope.
But I think I finally know what's going on. I just need a different IPA. Did you learn
Exactly what it is. This guy.
I just need a different IPA.
Man,
So,
I love the reenactment here.
I will say
Yeah.
that people that don't drink beer, I will say, if you say that you don't like beer, say you haven't had the right beer.
Ooh, okay. All right.
And I go, I feel like, now I'm not saying this guy needed a different IPA. He just doesn't like IPAs.
I feel like he's wasting his time.
Yeah, just doesn't like
Yeah.
IPAs.
Just not an IPA guy. That's a good point though, man. It's like for those that will kind of argue the fact of they just don't like beer. Yeah, I would say they haven't had the right beer. Because I mean, there's so many different style beers
Yeah.
nowadays.
I mean, with the craft beer scene just exploding,
yeah, man.
there's so many different things that you can try.
100%.
Yeah. I mean, I would never give a new craft beer drinker an IPA.
No,
That's not what I would go
wouldn't-
with.
Not to dip
You
want to
dip your toes into the water
Mm-hmm.
and get something that's a little bit hoppier, go with a pale ale.
Okay. Yeah. And I don't
Cups
know.
does that fruit pack or juice pack.
Oh, I've
You ever
had
had
the juice
their
pack.
juice
Yeah.
pack? It's a double dry hopped pale ale.
Oh, is that what that one is?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
That's where you start.
And for me too, like I think a safe space is a Marzen, man. I really like. It's not too, it's just I don't know. It's just right on the fence. So I think it'd be a good kind of a go-to.
I'm like, Marzen's good. It's gonna be sweet, like more malty forward, like a Marzen Oktoberfest. Like those are great.
Mm-hmm.
I drink a lot of those back in the day. I'm just saying, if you're trying to dip your toes into hops,
Yeah, into kind of the hop scene. Yeah, that's a good one for
you
sure.
start with a pale ale
Okay.
of some kind.
Yeah.
That's just me.
I don't know, man.
And I
I think
mean-
I could subscribe to that one as well.
But I do like a good Marzen.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen, honestly, you know what I've seen, because normally those come out like August, September, like getting ready for October,
Yes.
like late summer, early fall. What I've seen lately is people, some breweries will put them out during the like spring.
Really?
I know 903 did one, and they called it their Spring Fest
I like it.
Instead of Oktoberfest?
Instead of Oktoberfest, yeah.
and just their Marzen.
Man, there's
And I'm
so
like, I'm
many
not
different-
mad at doing that.
Not at all. And
My
there's
mind
so
will have to
many
get
different-
get away from it, not be
yeah,
October. But
I know, man. It's because we kind of get in that mindset of they're seasonal, certain
Right.
things for certain seasons.
Yeah,
Man, I still want to have one of their slushies. I have not had a slushie yet.
we'll have to do it on the show one time.
Let's-
We'll do a regular one, and then we'll actually slushify it.
That sounds great.
Because I've been told that if you put it in the fridge for a certain amount of time, like those heavily fruited sours,
Uh-huh.
you keep them in the freezer for a certain period of time, it'll like slushy fire kind of, where it's like halfway freezes, halfway doesn't.
Really cool.
Now it doesn't. You don't get the full flavor of everything because
Yeah.
it like dumbs things down a little bit, but you'll at least get to have the experience.
That'd
Maybe
be
the
cool.
experience is cool.
Yeah,
Maybe the
it's
experience
all
is
about
great.
experience, man.
I mean, that's what you said earlier.
it is, man. For me, it's all about experience.
That IPA was so good because of the experience.
That's right.
So one other thing, right now it's summertime and
Yes.
it's baseball season.
It is.
So
Yes.
I know your kids play baseball, but do you watch like the majors at all?
So I don't watch a whole lot of the majors now. Again, kind of keeping with the trend of experiences, I do want to take them to a major league ball game.
Let's do it,
I do want to take the kids to a ball game,
bro.
for
I'm
sure.
telling you, like, I talked to my brother Daniel.
Yep.
I said, dude, let's take the kids. Let's like do hooky on a Wednesday.
Yes.
Take the kids to a ball game in the middle of the day, specifically Wednesdays, because this is the cheap person coming out in me.
Oh, talk to me.
At Rangers games, Wednesday's $1 hot dog day.
Oh, nice.
Wednesday's $1 hot dogs.
Well, let me know what Wednesday you're thinking about, because I know with summer coming up, the kids will actually be here on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean,
we
they
should-
do. There's a few night games coming up in the
That would
summer
be
that I
even-
saw, and I
even
don't mind
better.
doing a night game.
Yeah.
But speaking of going to a game, when you were a kid,
Mm-hmm.
did you grow up going to the ball to ball games, or how'd that work out?
I did.
To like Rangers games?
Well,
or?
yeah. They were few and far between. For me, it was more little league.
Oh, okay.
We lived for little league ball. Now the major leagues, they were a little more few and far between. But it's just all about cherishing the experience when you got to go, right?
Dude, like I've been, I think twice maybe.
Yeah.
Once as a kid, once as an adult.
Yeah,
as
I've been
a
on.
kid,
I could count
Rusty
on one
Greer
hand.
tossed me a baseball.
Oh,
in
really?
left field.
I love it, man. Tell me how'd that make you feel?
So like my grandparents are huge Rangers fans, so much so they'll watch it, and my grandma will fall asleep watching it.
No kidding.
Like 10 o'clock at night, because she just loves. They love the Rangers.
I had no idea they were that big of Rangers
They're
fans.
big Rangers fans, and so they took me once as a kid.
Yeah.
Took all three of us, like all three, like my brother and sister, took us all once.
Mm-hmm.
And no, we're chilling out. Because there's two things you get when you're at a baseball game.
Yeah. What
right?
are those two things, Joe?
You get a hot dog,
You got to get a hot dog.
and then you get a scoop of ice cream and a tiny little helmet.
Oh, okay.
Tiny little batter's helmet.
Okay,
Those are
man.
the two things you get, right?
Yeah, you have to. You can't leave there without them.
all I remember is sitting there. I don't remember saying anything. I just remember he caught the third out, looked over, tossed the ball in our direction.
That's awesome, dude.
And I remember my granddad like trying to catch it, and nobody caught it, and it like fell to the ground, and then he bent down and just picked it up like under the
Super
bleachers
cool.
or under
Yeah.
the seats. So I had that for a long time. Over the times of moving, I lost it, but
Yeah.
it's cool. It's just a baseball. I had a stamp that said official Major League Baseball on
Really?
it, so it's cool.
That's awesome, man. It is. I remember them having. I remember them specifically having bat day, and they'd hand out the kind of the mini bats. That was really cool, and they'd have some other other like special giveaways. And man, it's just I cherish
Like
the moments.
You going at a bobblehead or something?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just all about the moment. And a kid, as a kid, I remember just kind of being awed by the experience of being in that huge stadium.
Yeah.
And almost kind of intimidated.
Yeah.
I think back of like being a kid in school and just everything being so much on a bigger scale.
Right.
And versus now, I'm like, man, this place is so small compared to what I remember it being.
Dude,
You
I
know.
come into that a lot where
You-
I was just small.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything was big to
Everything
me.
was huge. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, yeah, man. And I remember, like, I've heard it's changed now. Like, the new stadium has they can close the roof on it.
Really? Okay.
Because I remember going one time and sitting all day. I felt like it was all day. We sat and it rained.
Oh,
And we
yeah.
were under an awning.
Uh-huh.
Like, because there's the awning comes over.
Yeah, that
but
kind of comes up and over a
yeah.
little bit.
So part of the stadium is covered, part of it's not, or seats, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just sat there for like 3 hours. Rained. They ended up canceling the game.
I remember that. I remember a game delay, and then it being rained out as well.
You don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about getting beat down in the sun.
Well, with how many games during the season? 170?
I think 182 or something.
180, yeah, it's
180
crazy.
something stupid amount.
I'm like, man, couldn't y'all afford to just call one rained out? It's crazy.
Yeah, so they can close it now. So if it gets too hot, my brother was telling me, if it gets too hot, then they'll just close it now.
That's awesome.
Turn on the AC, you're good to go.
I feel like that's what happened with my Cowboys this year, man. The way that sun sets just right, and it kills them on their offense, man. I don't know what's going on.
I
with
think
those
they have a
guys.
retractable field too. I think they
do,
close
but
the
then they
doors.
have this little
like
window that just kills the guys.
So
when they're
their sunroof.
yeah, their sun.
They're letting the sun come in on the sunroof and get in
You
their
guys-
eyes.
Jerry Jones, man, look, put some visors over that window on that end of the.
So it's funny because we were talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
Like at church, we have these like blinds that are like heat resistant.
Yes.
They're like they block the sun, but let you allow to be able to see.
Yep.
Put some of that stuff over that little sunroof. You're good to go.
I'm telling you, dude. I was just talking to somebody the other day about how they were talking about actually tinting their windows on the house.
Oh yeah,
They're like, yeah, we're gonna. Because it was like all glass on that end of the house, and I'm like, they were like, yeah, we're just gonna tint these windows. I'm like, what? That's a great idea. Why wouldn't you do that?
You take your car windows,
Brilliant,
mount
yeah.
the house.
Oh man, talk about it. I've got farmer's tan for having to drive with the window hanging out, or my arm hanging out the
Yeah.
window. I'm like, where's some window tint when you need it
Right.
right now? Hey, it is Texas. It's what 94 out
It's
right now.
been that way.
Yeah.
Mid 90s for the last week. I feel
You'd
like.
think we'd get used to it,
Yeah, I don't think you ever get used to that.
I know,
Just like
man.
in Minnesota, people don't ever get used to the cold.
right? Man, I don't know. You think
I
you'd
mean,
get acclimated
you
to it?
deal with it,
Yeah, you deal with it.
but
Just
you
like
never.
we deal with the heat.
But you still complain about it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna. I think the older I get, Joe, the more I'm gonna complain about
yeah,
the heat.
that's all right.
Yeah, it happens.
You got to complain about
But
something.
yeah,
That's what
with
happens when you get
baseball,
old.
for sure, man. It's all it's all about the experience. You know, I think everybody's got to try it out once, check it out.
So, I
Major
haven't
League
been to a
anyway.
baseball game in a long time, so
I
I don't
haven't
know what it's like as far as inflation. And what I'm talking about is been to a lot of concerts.
Okay.
And when you go to the bigger venues, if I go to buy a beer,
Mhm.
beer's going to be kind of expensive.
Yeah,
I remember
at the
going
venue.
to a place. Me and a buddy of mine went, and we sat on the lawn, so we had cheap seats,
Love it.
and we saw Incubus and Deftones.
Oh, what?
And we were like, man, we really want a beer.
Yeah.
We went and we got a beer. I'm like, dude, I'll spot you this time. No big deal.
Yeah.
$28 for two beers.
Oh man, where was this at? Dos Equis Pavilion or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
$28 for two beers.
Dang, dude.
So, question is,
Okay.
if you're going into a venue, maybe a baseball game, maybe a
Yeah.
concert,
Mm-hmm.
and you're trying to sneak in some booze,
Yes.
how do you do it?
Well,
That's the question.
Number one, it's going to be a false idol.
Get out of here.
Double hop.
If only we were
A
sponsored by
NEPA.
False Idol.
Yeah. How do you do it, man? That's a great question. I'd probably come in wearing some cargo khaki pants,
cargos.
shorts. You can, man. If I'm wearing cargos, you needed? Oh man, you need an oar. I got you. You need a double hop IPA. I got you. Say no more. You can pack so much into cargo shorts or cargo pants for that matter. I love it. Who was it? Oh man,
It's got to be plastic.
it'll
Because
have to be.
nowadays you have to go through like
Oh.
metal detectors.
Yes. I was listening to Dave Landau the other day, and he was
Okay.
talking about how he used to walk out of the Journey store with literally like a life size. I forget it was like a life size trinket. Probably shouldn't say it on on our podcast, but it was just so funny because he was talking about how he could easily just walk out with whatever he wanted to with his cargo pants.
Cargo
on.
pants, man.
Yeah, but for me, I think that would be my method of sneaking in beer because I'm not trying to buy two beers for $28 at any venue.
So if I'm sneaking in booze,
yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not sneaking in a beer.
Oh, what are we talking, Joe?
Because we can't. Because I mean, think about this. Put this in your pants.
Yeah,
Nobody's gonna believe a white guy's got this in his pants.
dude.
Just being honest here.
That would be the one reason I would try to sneak it in.
But
Yeah.
so it goes. So you're gonna have low volumes. So you do
Yeah.
high alcohol.
Oh, that's a good.
So you
Can
bring
we
in
do a
like
high
whiskey.
five right now? Boom. Okay.
So you bring in like whiskey.
Yeah, that's a
Bring
good
in
point.
like a plastic flask
Okay.
or maybe a plastic bottle.
Because
tape it to the
volume
inside of
is
your
a
leg.
factor. Yes, volume is a factor.
If you're wearing pants, put it down by your ankle.
It's a great point. Yeah,
I mean, you can't walk. You can't like rock some skinny jeans.
definitely. In no case can you wear skinny jeans in no circumstance. But
So you got to go juggalo style.
well, yeah. Well, you think about it too, because like I know we've been on dates where like let's say you go into a movie,
Yeah.
and you go hit up a restaurant. You're like, hey, let me get a couple of things to go, and just you stick it in the girl's purse.
Oh heck yeah.
She's golden.
I don't know the last time I bought like candy at a movie theater.
But how often
stuff
can
comes in.
we as dudes sneak anything into a venue? Very rarely.
Guess I got to wear these cargo shorts from now
Cargo
on.
shorts is where it's at, man. That's where it's at.
I mean, for real though, I don't know the
Mm-hmm.
last time I bought candy at a movie theater.
yeah.
I always just put it in my pocket and go.
And I'm the sucker that goes in there and buys the large popcorn and gets each kid whatever piece of candy they want. And you would think I would learn,
And
Joe.
you just spent $50.
And I knew I could have went to the dollar store around the corner and just got the kids each a piece of candy.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I do. I go to the store and I go, you get, here's the dollar section. Get one bag. It costs you $1. Put it in your pocket. Let's go.
I'm paying like $9 in the theater. It's ridiculous.
For some Raisinets.
Yeah. Hold me accountable next time I go see a movie, please. But for some reason,
I mean, that's what it is.
yeah, I know.
Paying
I know.
Too much money for some Raisinets.
It's crazy.
Get out of here.
I know.
So,
Yep.
we're going to stay on the sports theme a little bit, okay?
Perfect. Yeah.
So, I got a question for you.
Okay.
So, one, have you ever played golf?
Have I played golf? I've played Top Golf. Is the closest thing I've come to playing
So you never
golf.
played actual
I've
golf?
never actually played like 18 holes.
Like a traditional
Not that I wouldn't. I would
so
love
the closest
to.
thing you've done is disc golf. You went and played a little bit of disc golf with me.
Well,
We didn't. I don't know. I don't remember finishing all 18 holes, but
I think Top Golf is a little closer than disc golf because disc golf to me, well,
I mean, I'm saying you're playing holes.
like on playing holes. Yes, you're right. So Top Golf is actually, I'm sorry, disc golf is the closest thing I've played
Okay.
to actually 18 holes.
Yeah.
You're right, dude. I'm thinking of the actual like golf ball and club
just the
swinging.
it. Yeah.
So maybe shame on me. I think disc golf is closer.
So the question is, so you're
Okay.
familiar with a mulligan?
You'll have to.
So a
refresh me
mulligan
on
is
a
basically,
mulligan.
hey, I shoot a shot.
Okay.
It's terrible. We do a mulligan. Basically, you get a retry.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's common that people will have one mulligan per round. You
Okay.
do one reshot per round. Okay?
Gotcha.
So let's say we're playing. We have a mulligan.
Okay.
I shoot a shot. It's terrible. I say, hey, I'm going to do my mulligan. I shoot that shot, and the ball goes in. I'm teeing off. The ball goes in. Do you count that as a hole-in-one, or do you not?
If we're validating mulligans, then yeah, it's fair. I mean,
Do
if
you?
we're yeah,
Okay.
if you say, hey, I've got one mulligan for this this hole, and you call that
Or
mulligan,
just for the whole round, you go, boom. Yeah, dude, I want a mulligan. You tee off again. Boom. It goes in the hole.
I feel like you have to call the if you make the shot, you have to call it. I mean, I feel like you have to.
So as long as you say, hey, this is my mulligan, I'm going to take a mulligan shot, and you make it, you're saying hole-in-one.
yeah.
You're counting that.
I'm
You're
counting that
telling all your
hole-in-one.
buddies, I got a hole-in-one.
I don't know if I would tell all my buddies about it, but yeah.
I mean, come on. If it's a true hole-in-one, like no mulligans involved, I'm telling all my buddies I got a hole-in-one.
Right.
That's
right.
the thing.
But
I am high-fiving all my disc golf friends if I'm getting a hole-in-one playing disc golf.
that's true. Even on
If
a
I did
mulligan.
traditional golf, I'm high-fiving all my friends. Now, a mulligan,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I would.
I know, man.
Because a part of you goes, was it really a mulligan? Or, I mean, I'm sorry, was it really a hole-in-one?
Was it really a hole in one? Did it count?
Yeah.
I know.
Now, if I will say a birdie would be like one under par.
Okay.
So if I shoot a shot, my second shot I don't like, and I mulligan that and get a birdie, well, guess what? I'm writing down a birdie on my scorecard.
100%. 100%.
I'm not even questioning it.
So-
I'm not like high-fiving. I'm not getting excited about it, but I'm writing a birdie down.
Yeah. So does it depend
So
on the
why
stakes?
wouldn't I write down a
I know.
hole-in-one?
I-
That's the question.
It's the stakes of the game, right? It's like, okay, well, I don't know, man. I think it's all fair in the game, even with the mulligan.
You know what? I'm going to agree with you. I would say count it as a hole-in-one on your scorecard.
Okay.
Maybe not high-five all your friends.
That's where I was going with it. I don't know if I could go with all my buddies with it or not, but it's going on the scorecard.
So when somebody says, oh, dude, you got a hole-in-one. Yeah, I put a little star next to it because technically it was on a mulligan, but
Yeah.
yeah.
But
a
it's
hole-in-one.
still a hole in one.
He has still shot it once and made it.
That's right. That's right. I think it's
Know
all
how
things.
difficult that is,
It's
especially
I know.
in traditional golf.
I know.
300 yards away.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, somebody's got to recognize it. I don't care if it's on a mulligan or not.
I mean, I'm not a pro, so I'm totally getting excited about it.
Well, we ought to go. I know my buddy Evan invited us to come down and
'Cause,
play.
I mean, even when you play Top Golf,
Mm-hmm.
you can see the difficulty of
Yeah,
placing that ball where you want it to go.
100%.
Because what are you doing when you're playing Top Golf? You're just knocking the shit out
You're
of it.
knocking the shit out of that ball, dude.
You're not trying to put it in one of those score holes.
It takes what? Zero skills essentially. You're Happy Gilmoring that sucker as far as you
Right.
possibly can.
But when you're playing an actual game, you're
Yeah.
trying to put it somewhere.
Yes, you are.
You're not just trying to hit the shit out of it. I mean,
I know.
when I'm 17, yeah, I'm just trying to hit the shit out of it and hope it doesn't go in the water. But
Yeah. Well, you're making me want to go. I want to try to I want to get good at placing a ball where I want it to go.
Dude, I mean, we can go practice at Topgolf. I don't have a set of clubs anymore.
Oh, really?
When I had a set of clubs that we would play in Wolf City was our home course because I played in high school.
Okay.
And then we would play out here at Grayson sometimes.
Yeah.
At Grayson, we just pay a fee, like $10, I think, to play.
That's not bad. So
Yeah.
you've got experience when it comes to playing.
I played a year in high school. I was never good.
Okay.
I got
Alright.
them Goodwill.
Well-
them Goodwill clubs. You think I'm playing?
Really?
My mom went and looked at all the Goodwill and said, "I got a 1, 2, 3, all these. I got all the numbers for you, Joe."
That's perfect. You had what you needed.
Yeah, they weren't great quality, and then
Yeah. Who needs top quality? You just
I mean, if you're good, right?
Right. Exactly. I don't care what kind of clubs you have.
I don't know. That's one of those games that I will say that if you just play and have fun, it's fun no matter how terrible you are.
Yeah.
That's why I like at Topgolf, like you shank a shot.
It's still fun. What are you out? I mean, what have you lost at that point?
You're still having fun.
You're still having a good time. Yeah.
So that's the way to go.
I love it.
So, yes.
Yes,
it still counts as a hole in
It's
one.
going on the scorecard. It still
Goes
counts.
on the scorecard.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. So,
Yep.
can you get behind that?
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Got something that I think may have been up your alley.
Mm.
And if it's not, then I have prejudged you in such a way that could be potentially offensive.
That's okay. I've been prejudged for a lot of things, Joe.
So can you get behind, like, there was like a trend at one point. I would
Okay.
say 2005 to like 2008, maybe 9.
Okay, you're taking
Okay.
it way back. I'm trying to think about where I was at in life.
Ed Hardy, Affliction, Tap Out. Did you ever get on that trend? And if you did, can you get behind it?
Oh, man. So I got on the Affliction trend. I
Yes.
did. I got on the Affliction trend. So it's okay. You could prejudge all you want.
I sure did.
I didn't really care for Ed Hardy.
Okay.
It was just a little too flashy. Now Affliction they had some hitters.
Yeah.
Affliction had some pretty cool stuff. But I mean, I was gonna go back to like my Jinko days, but
No.
I've
This
seen
is a little bit more like douchebag style. Not that I'm calling you a douchebag,
right.
but
Well, I know. So speaking of douchebags, no, I know that we've been up to Heyday and we've been to a few fights before, and you and I've talked about this personally.
Mhm.
So the dude that walks in with a tap out T-shirt that looks like he's never seen a day in the gym in his entire life, to me that's douchebag.
yeah. I think
And that's me prejudging. Forgive me for it, but
everybody prejudges a little
But
bit.
yeah, the tap out. I never got behind the tap out or Ed Hardy, but Affliction, yes.
Affliction.
I think they were. Who was first in that scene?
I have no idea. I mean, in my mind, they were all around the same time.
Okay, all right.
Now, I could be completely wrong.
Ooh, just looking at the Affliction stuff now makes me want to vomit.
Like, you
Man.
wouldn't wear this with the wings and the cross? You
Yeah,
need more wings or more cross?
maybe. Yeah, less
or
of
more
less
more of the
both.
word of friction. Or do you want the word affliction to be bigger across your chest?
Yeah. How about less of all of it? Yeah, that's.
Like, I could totally see you wearing some of this. Not now.
I have. Yeah, I've definitely.
Like, this
have in the
seems like
past.
this was a phase that you went through.
It was definitely a phase. Yes. Yeah.
There's been something about me that's never been into, like, large, like, things that are too loud.
Right.
It's too loud.
I, get
I
that.
don't like.
Like if you're talking like white stitches.
What I'm wearing now is about as loud as you can get.
Yeah. What I see like with this Affliction, you white stitches or blinged out breeches, and the Affliction like bright, just super loud. Like look at that.
Like,
look
are
at
you
the
thinking
button
about
up.
like one like this? These button ups. They have these giant.
I think I've had some of the button ups. Yeah. Those, for sure. And I think I had an Affliction T-shirt as well. It's super thin material, so you're gonna. For me, if
really?
I'm country boy, I wear it out once. I'm gonna rip a hole in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, it always had
Look at
something
that.
real loud on the back.
Yeah, that's pretty intense. I'm just really not looking to stand out in that type of way anymore. Could I get behind it? At one time, I could.
Really?
Look at that Ed Hardy.
It's like I remember this, where you just have like a snake or something
Yeah.
dumb on the front of
Look
it.
at that. It's way too much.
Yeah, I think this was a little bit before my time.
Okay.
I think that if I was older, because I graduated in 09.
Yeah.
So I mean it. Yeah, it was there in 2007 when I was in high school, but I feel like if I was a little bit older, I may have gotten into it.
I think
maybe
so
this
too.
was a little bit before. Maybe it was more like 2003, 2004.
Yeah, I was gonna say you'd said 05 to 08. I think you're right, but even if not before, maybe 03.
Yeah, maybe. I don't. Well, like I said, I don't remember. I always think Tap Out. I think UFC when like Chuck Liddell was in there.
Yeah, I do too.
All the fighters
Like,
wearing this stuff right here.
Mm-hmm. First couple of years when UFC went real mainstream.
Real mainstream,
Yeah, Tap Out was big. But now I see people wearing Tap Out stuff, and I'm like, I see fighters wearing it, which is cool.
Not really. Even then, it's not cool.
I mean, I can get behind it on a fighter, you know, but like I see it out in public, and I'm like, you're obviously not a UFC fighter,
Right.
right?
So I think I just figured out, after looking at all three of these, I think I just figured out what I have an issue with.
Well, yeah. What is your? Because I've got
So
an
let's
issue
ask you
with
this,
it too.
like-
What's your issue?
So like,
with it?
what are some brands that you like to wear?
That's what I'm. So with my stance.
Currently.
Okay. All right. So currently, Under Armour is
Under
a big
Armour?
one. Yeah,
Sweet.
Under Armour. Oh my gosh. What are some other ones?
Like Under Armour, like Nike, maybe.
Nike. Yeah, Nike.
Like shirts and stuff. So like,
yeah.
even myself, like even some band T-shirts, it's always the front of it, something small.
Right.
Like,
Okay.
what do you
Yeah,
got? You got a
little-
small logo.
Yeah, small logo.
Small chest
I'm
piece logo.
really not looking-
This is an out of the ordinary shirt. Sorry.
Yeah. No, you're good.
I'm not talking. I'm being.
You're not in the moment.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm doing is I'm being a hypocrite wearing this loud shirt, but most of the time it's something small on the front. You can
Yeah.
have the logo on the back, but what they're doing is they're showing you the name of the
It's-
brand as big as they possibly can on
Yeah.
the front.
That's a good point. Is that your issue with it?
I think that's the problem because
Yeah.
it's just too loud.
I think
On the
for
front.
me, subtle is fine in my current like state of life.
Yeah.
Subtle is good. I'm not looking to kind of like stand out or impress or just shout out loud.
Right.
I'm really not looking for that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe growing up as a teenager, I was definitely about shouting.
I
but-
mean, and maybe it was just a trend that it was popular, so people jumped on that bandwagon. I
Yeah.
mean, that's okay.
And-
I've jumped on some of those trends. I'm not faulting you for it.
Not at all. Not at all. And that's okay. But my stance with like a fighter wearing tap out gear and a non-fighter, I mean, I still am passionate about that. I still stand behind the fact that, look, if you're not, in the arena of tap out gear,
Yeah.
wearing gear, then
You're not
don't
a fighter,
wear it.
don't wear it. If you can't
But
tap
then-
me out, don't wear tap out.
Right, but then okay, you look at who does Under Armour appeal to, and then who do these other companies appeal to as well? Like if I'm not a runner, am I going to wear Nike gear? I mean, I don't know. Does that still apply?
So, so this is the thing.
Right.
Some of these brands like Under Armour, Nike, Adidas, whatever,
Adidas, yeah.
they're multi-dimensional. And what I
Okay.
mean by that is it goes, Nike, for instance, makes running shoes.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Nike and I think basketball
Ooh, okay.
immediately.
Yeah.
You wear Nike shorts,
Yeah.
you're wearing some Nike shoes, you're out there hooping it up.
Fair. Yeah.
Under Armour is, my mind goes to dry fit stuff.
Yes.
Dry fit, because that's where they started.
That's kind of, oh, really? Is that where they started?
Dry fit.
Okay.
So you running gear, but also good for like under, to protect arms and stuff.
Yes.
For like, I would even say, it's gonna sound dumb, but I would even say for fishing, protect your arms,
yeah.
but be breathable.
That's a good point.
So
Yeah.
I go,
you're,
some of that other stuff I think is multi-dimensional. While tap out was like, outside of fighters, nobody wore tap out.
that's what I'm thinking. It's it's a small niche.
Right.
It's a small niche to
Small
UFC
market.
fighting.
No wonder why it didn't expand and blow up.
Right.
And
To
continue
where
stay.
like Under Armour and Nike, they are multifaceted.
Yes.
And that's a really good point. So I can get behind that, but I can't really get behind the Affliction, Ed Hardy, and tap out gear.
Okay.
I just can't do it because it's such a small niche.
Yeah, I'm not about that life.
I am not about that.
Not
I
about
wasn't
that
one
life.
time, but I am no
But currently-
longer. Currently,
Not about
not
that
about
life.
that life.
Okay.
Yeah.
So got another. Can you get behind that?
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
So we're both single guys.
Yes, sir.
We're out on the market.
Yeah, we are.
When we're on
Holler at your
dating
boys.
apps. Yeah.
Holler at your boys.
When we're on dating apps.
Yep.
Can you get behind somebody saying in their dating profile that they're into The Office, or is that played out?
Oh, okay. All right.
Because if you think about it, there's two things that I see all the time, and I'm assuming it's common with guys, common with girls.
Mm-hmm.
It's a picture with a dog
Yes.
and saying The Office is awesome.
Yeah. I see that too. I've actually researched how to get your
Like,
profile to stand
I need to go
out.
buy a dog.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I need to go buy a dog.
Yes, I've researched how to get your profile to stand out, and definitely dog is probably number one,
Gotta go buy a dog.
and
Okay.
The Office is number two.
Okay.
So can I get behind it? I think
Meaning, like, when you see it, do you go, maybe she really likes The Office, or maybe she's being cliche, or is it going, oh my gosh, you're just jumping on any trend that you possibly can right now?
No, I
Because
think
The Office, I would say, is a trend right now.
it's to me it's a bit timeless. I think The Office is a great go-to. So for me, yes, I can get behind it, and here's why. I think it's a great conversational piece.
Okay.
I think like I had just mentioned, it's pretty timeless. I think everybody's watched it, and if you hadn't, you should watch it. It's great. But no, I think it's a great. It's an opening liner. It's a one-liner. It's a small statement to say, here's who I am.
Okay.
I have a dog and I watch The Office. So it's like it's a great, like, hey, here's a conversational piece. Oh man, how about The Office?
Sorry, I'm taking notes. I need to update
Yeah,
my
go ahead
profile
and
to say
take
I
notes.
like dogs.
Right, like dogs.
I like
The Office.
I need to put a picture of me with my
With
dog
watching The Office. Yes. I love it, man. That's so true, though. Because I don't know, man. To me, I think it makes you a little more approachable on your profile.
I mean,
Probably.
maybe.
Yeah.
So The Office, I'm not saying the show's bad because it's not.
Not at all.
I would say, in my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
it's one-dimensional,
That's a good point.
meaning that they have a lot of good one-liners.
Yeah.
They have a lot of good, quick-witted stuff that's funny.
They do.
The pranks are great. So I understand why people get into it. It's something I can watch when it's mindless. I don't need to think about anything. I'm just trying to wind down for the day, whatever.
True.
I can get into it.
Yeah.
What I cannot get behind is somebody going, this is the greatest show to ever come on TV.
Yeah.
And I go, well, then you must have only watched one show, and that's The Office.
Yeah, or your life just...
Because it doesn't have multi-dimensions. Like, it doesn't... Things that I like in a TV show or a movie are things that bring you through all of your emotions.
Oh, yeah.
You get happy, you get sad, you get excited, you get surprised.
That's a good point.
The Office makes you laugh.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely does. I don't think it gets you in your feels too much. It does kind of towards the end,
Yeah.
but not as much as I would like out of a good TV show or movie. So
And...
I'm going to be honest. When I see somebody on their profile, and I need to stop doing this.
Okay.
This is terrible.
All right.
So shut me down.
Accountability, bros.
When I
everything.
see somebody go, I like The Office, I go, well, then you're one-dimensional. You probably can't hold a conversation.
Joe. Yeah, you're prejudging again, my guy.
100%.
I think there's a time and the place for The Office to your one-dimensional point. But yeah, like How I Met Your Mother takes you through all
That's
of the
why
emotions.
I enjoy it. Now, I am a rare breed that enjoys that show. That
it's
thinks it
not
is so
a
good.
bad thing, though. Like, I was thinking to myself today, like, is it, bad for a guy to feel his emotions? Like, I was talking to Jackson earlier, and I'm like,
Society
dude,
says no, but we need to shut that
society
down.
says no. Not to feminize.
Well, no,
man,
not at all.
But just like be okay with like, look, dude, things aren't okay.
Sometimes
be
it's okay to
with
talk
that.
about something.
Sometimes you got to get stuff off your chest.
Yeah.
And why does that have to get a negative undertone? The Office will keep you from doing that. Yes.
oh, yeah.
But you put on like How I Met Your Mother season 2, man, you're gonna
Episode 1, season 2, I'm crying.
Yeah, it's happening. Or a Will Smith movie,
I'm crying.
it's happening.
If
And
Will
that's
Smith
okay,
cries, I
fellas.
cry.
Be all right with it.
I mean, I'm going to dry those tears and go shoot a deer and eat red meat and drink a beer.
Yes, do all the things.
And be real manly because,
Yeah. Grow some,
I mean,
grow
I
some
don't
hair
cry.
on your chest. No. Grown
But,
men don't cry.
no.
But no, I mean, I don't really have an issue with it.
Right.
Like, if I see a girl's profile, she says she's in The Office, I might look at her a little more one-dimensional now, having talked about it.
don't let me destroy it.
Hey, Joe said you're a little one-dimensional.
I mean,
you're
it
gonna have to
does-
step up your game a little bit.
It does give you something to talk about.
It
definitely
does.
does because
It's
guess
a
what?
conversational starter.
Most people have watched The Office. I don't know anybody that's seen it and says
True.
this show sucks.
I
There's
agree.
people that say it may not be that great,
yeah.
but there's nobody that says it sucks. So I get it's a conversation starter, and maybe that's the reason why it's on a profile. But when I see people say specifically, and I look too deep into things, that says it's the best show. My favorite TV show is The Office.
Yeah.
I do think differently about somebody that just says, I like The Office, I like to take long walks on the beach, and I like to ride around on dirt roads. Cool. You're just mentioning something
What-
that's popular, like
Yeah.
whatever.
What else do you like to do?
Like
I don't
cool.
mind going a little deeper. You
Yeah,
know,
and I mean, and I know dating profiles are difficult because you
Mhm.
only have a certain amount. You gotta
100%.
spit everything out real quickly,
Yeah.
and sometimes it's hard. But I'm gonna take your advice,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna try my hardest not to prejudge.
Awesome, dude. Do it.
So
Yeah. Pull
I'm-
pull her into the depths
there
of Joe's
is-
heart.
there's
and Joe's
growth,
mind. There's
and,
that's the thing. It gives you a little more room to kind of grow on.
I mean, I've grown
oh, haven't we all?
just today.
It's just in
just
the last
right now,
5 minutes.
In the last 5 minutes, I've grown.
I so want to high five you right now, dude.
I mean, you want to like high fives?
Let's do it. Oh, there it is.
It's called like
Boom.
the high five struggle because we
I'm
can't
doing it,
struggle
man.
while we're high fiving each other.
That was a great question though, man. I think there's a lot of room for give and take in that, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I do think that you're right. I need to not overthink things and just see it for what it is and just roll into it.
Yeah.
So I will try that.
Do it. Let me know how it goes.
So we're gonna play another game.
Yes.
We're gonna play the name game.
The name game?
Yep. So we're gonna go back and forth
Okay.
on food duos or food pairings,
Mm.
and I will give you an example with
Okay.
my first one,
Please do.
and I will say macaroni and cheese.
I love it.
So that
Okay.
would be considered a food duo. What would you say is a food duo? We're gonna go back and forth. You can't think of one, you lose.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go waffles and syrup.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I will say like peanut butter and jelly.
Ooh, what about ham and eggs?
Ooh, ham and eggs. Ooh, I would have
Is that
said
a
like
good pairing?
bacon and eggs, but ham and eggs
okay.
is good.
Is that all right?
Ham and eggs is good.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh, what about like a burger and fries?
Ooh, okay, that's a good one. My goodness. What about hot dog and potato salad?
Ooh, now that I think about it, those do go hand in hand.
Is that like kind of
I mean, that is like the staple of summertime.
It is a staple of summertime. I'm like, you go to a ball game, you might get a hot dog, and you
I mean, you're
might
not gonna get
find
potato
some potato
salad at a ball game. Come on, get out of here. There's some potato salad at a ball game.
Man.
No, you get that at a like you're just grilling at home.
Yes, that's
You got
okay.
a hot dog, potato salad, and a Nipa,
and
and you're good to go.
Yes, from False Idol.
From False Idol.
Yes. Okay.
Not a sponsor, should be a sponsor.
Definitely. We did rate them a 5 though, so I think we should.
Let's see.
Name drop 'em.
What else we got? Man, you take all the good ones.
No, man, you've had some killer
Let's
ones,
say,
dude.
like, would you say like chips and queso?
Oh yes, 100%, dude. Man, okay.
Pulling these out of left field here.
Yeah, man. You know what I was thinking? Well, I know I had mentioned this my last go-to, but what about like a brat and a bun, like hot dog bun? So like, could you pair the brat itself on the bun?
So the question is how often do you have a brat without a bun?
Never.
Okay, then,
Okay, so it's a one. Okay,
so
that's
it's
a
just
oneer.
one thing. It's like saying
That's
hot
a-
dog.
Oh, okay, all right. Let me rethink that one. You're right.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
Let me rethink that
If
one.
you don't say what I'm gonna.
What about mashed potatoes and gravy?
Done?
Oh yeah,
Done. Potatoes and gravy, dog. Right
all
there.
right. Yes.
Yes, all
Okay.
day. Potatoes and gravy. Yeah.
Yes.
Let's think.
Okay.
Dang, you're getting my mind going
Man,
now.
I know my wheels
Dang
are
it.
spinning on this one.
Because like when you said brat, the first thing I think
What?
is brat and sauerkraut.
Oh yes, dude.
Like you put sauerkraut on a brat.
I'm gonna say that's the mulligan was the last one, so we're giving you that
We're
one.
getting it? Okay.
Okay. Brat and sauerkraut.
You
By the
throw
way, I
sauerkraut on
love
brat.
brat and sauerkrauts. Oh my goodness.
And then I wouldn't really call it a duo, in my opinion. I would
Okay.
call it like a trio, because if you're just brat and sauerkraut, you're missing something.
I feel
and
like
you know what you're missing?
What are you missing?
The hot mustard.
Mustard. Yeah, I was just gonna say mustard, but when you threw in hot mustard,
Like, you want
that's
the hot
game
spicy
changer.
mustard.
That's a game changer.
Like that may be a trio, but if you're gonna give it to me,
I'm giving it to
all
you.
right, he's
I'm
giving
you
it
a
to me.
trio, dude.
He's giving it to me, folks.
I'm trying to think what else. Okay, so, oh man, what about you?
Ooh, I got one.
Do you? I
Go
was
ahead.
gonna say you had mentioned. Okay, what I was thinking was just was a single, not even a pairing. It was nachos, the cheese and chips. But you had
Okay.
mentioned chips and queso.
Chips and queso is what I got. Yeah.
Gosh, let me think. Oh man, paired foods. Paired
Yep.
duo.
Like
Food
food duos is what I'm
duo.
calling it. I don't know if that's the right way to say it,
Oh
but
man, what else we got, Joe? Let me think. I'm going like regional.
ooh, I've got two
like,
in my mind now.
okay, I'm
Man,
thinking Mexican.
I
I'm
got
stalling. Can you tell?
I can tell. I think I
Let's
got
see.
you.
Oh man, what about rice and beans? Like Mexican rice
Beans
and
and
beans.
rice, yeah.
Beans and rice.
I used to say beans first, but beans and rice, yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
All right.
I'm gonna say peaches and cream.
Oh, peaches and cream. Oh man, what's that? It makes me think of a song. Peaches and cream.
Oh, is there a song?
Isn't there a song?
I don't know. I know there's a song by a band called the Presidents of the United States of America.
Okay.
It's the name of
That's
the band.
the name of the band, right?
The
Yeah.
song is called Peaches,
That's. I think that's the one I'm
and
thinking of.
it's
Oh,
millions of peaches.
Oh,
Peaches for free.
Oh yeah, that's
millions of peaches, peaches for me.
Oh my gosh, peaches and cream. That's a good pairing. Golly. What about?
Because it goes, moving to the country,
Hey.
gonna eat a lot of peaches. Yes,
that had like a ring to it, man.
See, I'm telling you, peaches and cream. There you go. Go ahead.
So this might not be an actual this might not be a food, but I've got to go with something that just came to mind was like, milk and Cheerios. Like you
Milk
can't
and
have one
Cheerios?
without the other in my mind. Oh,
Well, I mean, I
Right,
would say
like
any cereal you can't have. So cereal and
With a-
milk.
Okay,
like
so
any
it-
cereal and milk.
okay, all right.
I mean,
so that's
I
a-
would say I would. That's
What
not. I
about-
wouldn't say it's iconic, but
Ooh.
it definitely goes together. Don't save it
okay.
because it definitely goes together. So I wouldn't disagree that that's a food duo. I wouldn't call it iconic, but it's a food
Okay,
duo
you're giving me that one.
nonetheless. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
I got ham and cheese.
Ham and cheese.
Could you do a ham and cheese sandwich? Tell me that's not iconic.
That's iconic.
ham and cheese.
That's what I was. That's exactly where I was about to go with. Grilled cheese and tomato soup.
Oh, bam!
Grilled
Now,
cheese and tomato soup.
What I thought you were gonna say, since you said Cheerios and milk and cookies.
Milk and cookies. Milk and
Like,
cookies.
That's what I
Yes.
thought you were going with. So I'm
See?
saying milk and cookies.
Man, we're
dog.
just kind of like spitballing back and
like
forth.
you're helping me out here,
I'm
man.
giving that one to you. Milk and cookies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. Like.
Who eats cookies without milk?
Oh my gosh.
A straight
What-
savage, that too.
Oh man. Let's see. What else do we have? I know I've been trying to kind of go around the world. What about?
Yeah, I know. I saw that earlier when you said Mexican food.
Spaghetti and garlic bread. Oh, he's.
I think
he's
you
on the
said
fence,
the
folks.
wrong thing.
Yeah, he's on the fence. What spaghetti and meatballs?
Spaghetti and meatball.
Yeah, spaghetti and meatball. Yeah,
Like,
he
why
was
did
on
you
the
say
fence.
spaghetti and garlic bread? It's spaghetti and meatball.
You know you gotta lap that stuff up with the bread, bro.
Well, yes. No.
Okay.
So those go together. Like, I eat those together. Like, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But what's iconic? Spaghetti and meatballs.
Spaghetti and meatballs.
Not spaghetti and
Yeah.
garlic bread.
Oh, okay, cool.
It doesn't roll off the tongue.
That's true, man. The spaghetti and meatballs rolls off right off the tongue.
It's
All right.
like
Man.
it's like chicken Alfredo.
ooh,
Chicken
and
and Alfredo sauce.
They got
They go hand in
They
hand.
do. If you're giving me spaghetti and meatballs, then I've got to give you chicken
Tell
Alfredo.
me this. Okay, spaghetti. How many? Okay. Yes, I've had spaghetti with meat sauce.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I eat
Okay.
that at home. It's
do
easier than
too.
making meatballs.
But man, you go.
But if you're going to a restaurant and you're getting spaghetti,
yeah,
if it don't come with a meatball, then
Dude.
they should not have it on the menu.
you're missing out on life.
If they have fettuccine Alfredo and it don't come with chicken,
You're
it better not be on the menu.
they gonna have to miss me with that if it ain't got chicken in it, dude. I remember going on field trips to Spaghetti Warehouse in Dallas. Have you ever been?
Never been.
Oh my gosh,
Spaghetti Warehouse.
dude, check it out. It is so cool, man. And they have a box car. They have a rail car inside the restaurant that you can eat in. So
Really?
cool, dude.
What?
Yeah, it's so cool.
That's like one of the booths.
Yeah, it's like inside the restaurant they have an actual like rail car in there.
Get out of here.
It is so cool. Yeah, check.
I mean, I've heard about it.
and
just
of
never.
course,
Oh,
look, there it is. There's the rail car inside the restaurant. Look at it.
Get out of here,
Come on, and you got to get the meatballs if you're getting spaghetti from there. Look at
man.
that.
You got to get the ball.
You highly recommend.
And you
got to
do this
place
hand
out.
thing
You
for
gotta
some
check
reason.
it out, eh?
You gotta do this
check
hand
it out,
thing.
eh? All right. Well, so I had
No
the,
cultural
you had
appropriation.
chicken Alfredo. Now it's on me. Oh, well, I just got excited, but I think I backtracked a little bit. What about? Oh, I was going to a breakfast dish.
Ooh.
I was going for a breakfast
I got
dish. I know. I was thinking. I'm trying to find something to pair it with, though. Darn it. You know, I see your wheels spinning over there. I see you. Oh, man. Yeah, darn it. I may have to be out on this one.
Are you tapping out?
Well, I was gonna say I thought about donuts, and then I thought about a quiche.
What goes with a quiche though?
Well, nothing goes with a quiche, so that's why I'm backing
Like,
it
that's a
out.
meal on its
I'm
own.
tapping out. I'm
You're
tapping out.
So I'm gonna go ahead and win it with chicken and waffles.
Chicken and waffles, dude. I know, man. Come
go
on,
hand in hand.
Come on, man.
Go hand in
Hey,
hand.
man. Every time we talk about chicken and waffles, I bring up Brick and Bones in Dallas and Deep Ellum.
Shout out.
Dude, we gotta go. Best chicken and waffles ever. High
Dude.
fives for life.
For days,
For
man.
days,
So like
bro.
chicken and waffles. And when I say chicken and waffles, like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
lot of places will do chicken and waffles.
But do they
But
do
do
it
they
right?
do it right?
Come on.
Most places that
Brick
I've
and
been
Bones
to,
does.
most places I've been to will give you waffles. Some good waffles. Like I've never had a bad waffle, to be honest. They
Yeah.
all do it right. But the chicken.
Mm-hmm.
And I like chicken. I'm not saying the chicken's bad,
Right.
but when you give me this nice decadent waffle that's crispy on the outside, soft on the inside,
Yeah.
slather the butter and the syrup on it,
Bro.
to die for. But then you give me chicken strips.
Miss me with the chicken strips.
Miss me with
Miss
the
me
chicken
with-
strips. I like that.
Miss me with the chicken
Miss
strips.
me with the chicken strips.
Man, I'm telling you. And I feel like it's in the title.
That's the name of this episode.
That's the name.
Miss me with the chicken strips.
I love it, dude. I so want to high five you again, bro. Miss me with the chicken strips.
One more.
One more. Boom. There it is.
Miss
So,
me with the chicken strips.
That's the thing I love about. Shout out to Brick and Bones, man. That's the thing I love about Brick and Bones because they come with the spicy chicken, right? So you have the sweet, syrupy deliciousness of the waffle, and then they just pile on the spicy chicken, bro.
Dude, like a thigh or even a leg
Yes,
is fine. Or
miss me.
how you can even do a breast. Just don't give me chicken strips.
Exactly.
Give me something that you spent some time. Don't give
Yeah.
me something you threw in the oven that I can do at the house.
I want some love with it, and then I want a hot
Yes.
dish towel after that I can soak my face
I don't know
with.
about that, but chicken strips is not what you pair with waffles.
Not
You
at
spend all your time on these waffles, and then you give no effort to the chicken. The chicken should be
Bro.
the star of that meal.
You got to show the chicken some love.
Gotta show the chicken some love.
Got to.
It's gotta be the star of the dish. If the waffles are the star, you did it wrong.
That's exactly right. The chicken is where it's at.
I'm not saying to like skimp on the waffles, like make some good waffles.
Yeah.
But the waffles can be mediocre. If the chicken's good, it's gonna be a good pairing. If the
That's
waffles
right.
are awesome and you give me mediocre chicken,
Yeah. You've lost me with it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking twice about you.
It's
I'm
experience.
not going home and reminiscing about how great that chicken and
Not at
waffles
all.
was. I'm not having dreams about how awesome that chicken and waffles was.
Miss me with the chicken.
Miss me with that chicken
That's
strips.
right, dude. That's right.
Miss me with them chicken strips.
Oh man, I love it.
The way you talk sometimes, brother, I love
I
it.
don't know why.
Miss me with
I
the
don't know where it
chicken
comes from, man.
Hey, man,
But
I absolutely love it.
I love it too, brother.
Because, I
You
mean,
gotta be
and
able to-
you are right. We need to go back to Brick and Bone.
Let's do it. How many times have I brought it up? Obviously, their chicken is
I mean,
the bomb.
he keeps talking about it.
Let's be about it.
So, not a sponsor should be a sponsor.
Definitely.
We got the Brick and Bone. We got False Idol.
False Idol.
Hit us up.
Hit us
You
up.
can hit us up on Instagram.
MLB.
I mean, if we sponsored by a baseball team, that'd be crazy.
Dude, what if we
That'd be
were
crazy.
at the ball game, having chicken and waffles with a False Idol Nipa?
So what I'm hearing, this is what I'm
This
hearing.
would be game changer.
All right, so tell me if I'm wrong.
Okay,
Okay, we're gonna go full circle here.
let's do it. I'm ready to go around the world.
Hey ladies, if you
Hey.
like The Office,
Yes,
I like you,
that's right.
and I like you to have a giant purse so you can stuff some chicken and waffles in,
Yes.
and a Nipa, and we can go to a ball game.
Yeah, you bring the purse, I'll bring the
Hey.
cargo pants. We getting all of it in there.
Yep. Honestly, I'll buy tickets to the game.
Yep.
You just bring your giant ass purse.
Ladies,
I'll put some chicken and waffles in there.
that's it.
I need you to have a straight face.
That's
I don't
it.
want you to. You can't act suspicious.
No.
And I'm gonna
Just be
have
cool.
a couple of Nipas in my cargo shorts.
Yeah, everybody act cool.
And we're gonna go to a ball game, have some bomb ass
That's it.
chicken and waffles.
Ladies,
And
y'all
then-
hit up my boy Joe over here, man. He's got it planned out
Hey, don't
already.
forget
You
about
gotta
Boomer,
get-
though.
You got to get the dog in the profile pic, though,
Don't
man.
forget about. Oh yeah.
Hey,
In order to get the ladies that like The Office,
Yes.
I gotta borrow someone's dog.
yeah, we need a dog.
No. I mean, I've got a dog. I'll just start taking pictures with him. Gotta borrow someone's dog.
Yeah.
So hit me up if you have a dog I can borrow for a minute.
Yes.
So I can take a picture.
Comment
Please don't
below.
make it. Please don't make it like aggressive looking. It's got to be nice and sweet.
Yes. Comment below what kind
wiener
of dog
dogs
you
are
have.
fine.
Mm-hmm.
Collies,
Yeah.
Goldens.
Something that says, I would
So-
date this guy.
Yeah, something that like accentuates all of this and that.
See, that's right.
Yeah, so ways to upgrade your dating profile, I guess.
Cheers. I'm all about it, man.
But man, I appreciate you coming out and
anytime,
hanging out
man.
with
That
me,
was
man.
fun.
Guys, thanks for listening and tuning in.
Yeah.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram and Untappd at _dudes and brews. But
Yeah.
we're out of here.
See you next time.
Merchandise available, and this stuff is amazing. We've got a few awesome designs. We even have all new pint glasses and stickers. You know you want one of those glasses. I mean, you already drink a beer while watching the show anyway, so you might as well support the show and put your beer in one of our glasses. The link is in the description, so hit that link and pick up something from us today. Make sure that you use the code DUDES10 at checkout to receive 10% off your order. Again, that's DUDES, DUDES 10, the number 10, 10, at checkout to receive 10% off of your order. We appreciate you guys tuning in for another episode of Dudes and Brews. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, whatever platform you're on, we're on there. We have a YouTube channel, Dudes and Brews. We would love if you would subscribe there as well. If you are subscribed and you want to help us out just a little more, unsubscribe and resubscribe again. It sounds funny and stupid and kind of obnoxious, all of the subscribing and resubscribing and stuff, but it helps within these little algorithms games for like climbing the charts, because again, we are organic and we are where we are because of you guys.
Yeah, we really do appreciate your support. Shout us out. We really do love it when you guys interact with us, when you add us, mention us, put us on your stories, tag us, all that fun stuff, all the stuff the kids are doing. We like grabbing that stuff and we put it up for you guys. So we appreciate you so much. Keep having fun, drinking them brews, hanging with them dudes. Tune in next week for another episode of Dudes and Brews.